Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the MCQ question for class 10th, chapter number 4, quadratic equation. So in this, we will discuss the questions which are having options and we have to mark them the correct one out of those options. Equation given as x plus 1 whole square minus x square is equal to 0 has नंबर ऑफ रियल रूट्स इक्वल टू, इसके कितने रूट्स हो सकते हैं? तो पहले इस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करिए. सो ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab, okay, minus x square is equal to 0. X square and x square cancel out, so it is equal to 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Now this equation having maximum power as 1, that is degree of the equation is 1, that means it is having one root only. Okay, and that root is equal to 2x equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 1 upon 2. The root is minus 1 upon 2, but they are asking only number of roots, so the answer will be 1. If they are asking what, okay, find out the root, then the answer will be minus 1 upon 2. Question number 2. Here it has been asked that the roots of the equation this is, इसकी roots क्या होंगी? So we have to solve the equation 100x square minus 20x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now we can solve it out by splitting the middle term. So we multiply 100 with 1. So what we get? 100. Take out the factors of 100. That is 2, 50, 2, 25, 2. Sorry, now it is not divided by 2, not by 3. So we will divide by 5. So it will be 5, 5 by 1. So we have to create minus of 20 with these factors. So to create that, we have to 5 into 2, 10, 5 into 2, 10. So we will write minus 10, minus 10. So when we add minus 10 with minus 10, we will get minus 20. And when we multiply minus 10 with minus 10, we will get 100. That means our splitting the middle term is correct. So we'll write x over here, and 100x square plus 1 is equal to 0. So we'll take 10x common. So it will be remaining with 10x minus 1, and we again take okay, minus 1 common. So it will be 10x minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so it will be 10x minus 1 into 10x minus 1, that is equal to 0. So 10x minus 1 is equal to 0 and 10x minus 1 is equal to 0. So they have equal root which is equal to 1 upon 10. So both value are coming to be 1 upon 10. So answer will be C, that is 1 upon 10 and 1 upon 10 are the roots of this equation. So now we are moving to the question number 3. It has been given that the sum of the two numbers is 27. So the sum of the two numbers is 27 and their product is 182. So we have to find the numbers. So let us take the two numbers be x and y. Okay. So, but we have to deal in single variable, then you have to take only one variable. So it x plus y is equal to 7 and x into y is equal to 182. Now we can substitute the value of y is equal to 27 minus x. So x into 27 minus x, from the first equation we have substituted the value of y in the second equation. फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में से y की वैल्यू निकाल के सेकंड इक्वेशन में सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दी. So now we will calculate the value. So 27x minus x square is equal to 182, or you can say x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. Now again you have to split out the terms. So it is 182, you have to take the factors, that is 2, 91. Now it will be divided by 7. Okay, so it will be 20, sorry, 1 and 3, 13, and 13, that is 1. So you have to create 27 of minus. So it is 2 into 7, 14, and 14 plus 3, 27. So you can write minus 13x minus 14x, that is minus 27. When we multiply them, we will get 182. That means when we multiply minus 13 into minus 14, we will get plus of 182, which is equal to again 182. And when we add them, we will get minus 27. So we will take the values. Now we will take x as common, so x minus 13. Okay, we will take minus 14 as common, so it will be x minus 13 equal to 0. So x minus 14 into x minus 13 is equal to 0. So x is equal to either 14 or x is equal to 13. Okay, so the roots, the numbers are equal to the roots of the equation which is been formed, that is the quadratic equation 13 and 14. So answer will be B. So now we are coming to the question number 4. If 1 by 2 is the root of the quadratic equation, find the value of m. एक आपको quadratic equation दी है x square minus mx minus 5/4 is equal to 0 और उसका एक root है that is x की value आपको दी है 1/2. If this value is the root of the equation, that means it is also solution of the equation. ये solution भी होगा equation का. अगर ये solution है तो ये value जब हम x की जगह substitute करेंगे इस equation में तो ये इस equation को satisfy करेगा. So we are substituting the value of x equal to 1/2 in this equation. So we'll get 1/2 whole square minus m into 1/2 minus 5/4 is equal to 0. So it is 1/4 minus m/2 minus 5/4 is equal to 0. Take the LCM. So it will be 1 minus 2m minus 5 divided by 4 is equal to 0. That means minus 2m minus 4 is equal to 0. Or you can say minus m 2m is equal to 4, or you can say m is equal to minus of 2. So your answer will be minus of 2, that is m value is minus of 2. Now we are coming to the question number 5. The question is the altitude of right angle, okay, right triangle is 7 centimeter less than the base. So first of all, we draw a right angle triangle. So this is here we have a right angle triangle. Okay, so here a right angle triangle which is making a 90-degree. Okay, and they are saying that the altitude is 7 centimeter less than the base. So suppose this is the base and the base is x. We have taken the base as x unit. So the altitude is this that is the perpendicular. Altitude is the perpendicular which is 7 centimeter less, that means x minus 7 unit. If the hypotenuse is this side opposite to the 90-degree, if the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, it is 13 centimeter, that means all are in centimeters. Okay, centimeter, the other two sides of the triangle we have to find out. So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem that says that the hypotenuse square is equal to the altitude square. Hypotenuse square equal to the altitude square plus base square. Altitude is none other than perpendicular. Now hypotenuse is 13 square and a is altitude is x minus 7 whole square and b is x square. So substituting the value 169 is equal to x square plus 49 minus 14x plus x square. Okay, so solving this what we get, 169 is equal to 2x square minus 14x plus 49. Okay, so 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169 is equal to 0. So when you solve this, I am solving over here, you will get 2x square minus 14x. When you subtract 149 from the 69, you will get 120. Okay, so you will get 120. So it will be minus of 120 equal to 0. Take the 2 as common. So x square minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0. So x square minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0. Now you have to take out the factors of 60. So take out the factors of 60. So it is 2, 30, 2, 15, 3, 5, 5, 1. Now you have to make minus 7 out of this. So minus 7, to make minus 7, what we have to do is 5 to, okay, 5 to the 10, and here we are not able to make right in this way. So we can do 3 to the 6, 6 to the 12. 12 minus 5 can be done. Okay, 12 minus 5 can be done. So I'm doing in this way, 2 to the 4, 4 3 the 12. So 12 minus of 5, it is 7, but we need to have minus 7. So 12 will be minus and 5 will be plus. So we will write x square minus 12x plus 5x minus 60 is equal to 0. X will be taken as common, so x minus 12 plus 5 will be taken as common, so x minus 12 is equal to 0. So x plus 5 into x plus 5 into x minus 12 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to 12 is your answer. But the length cannot be negative. Length cannot be negative. So the length x value is 12. So if x is 12, the altitude will be 12 minus 7, that is 5. Okay, so it is 5 centimeter and 12 centimeter. So the altitude is 5 centimeters. Check where the altitude is 5, over here and here. But along with the base is 12. So the answer will be B. Answer will be B. So now we are moving to the question number 6. In question number 6, it has been given the roots of the quadratic equation are. So the roots are, they are asking either they are positive, negative, or both are negative or positive. So let us check, or no real roots. So 2x square plus x plus 4 is equal to 0. So we have to find the roots and we have to check. So we can apply directly. First of all, we check whether the roots exist or not. So we find the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. Now what is b square minus 4ac? We have to compare this equation with ax square with plus bx, that plus c is equal to 0. That is general quadratic equation. General quadratic equation. So when we compare with general quadratic equation, we will get a value as 2, b value is 1, and c value is 4. Now using these values, substituting these values, we will find whether the roots exist or not. So discriminant value is b square, that is 1 square minus 4. A is, okay, a is your 2 and c is 4. So the value is 1 minus 4 for the 16, 16 into 2, 32. It is coming out to be minus 31. So as the values are coming minus 31, that is discriminant is equal to minus 31 and it is less than 0. Therefore, when the discriminant is less than 0, therefore we say that no real roots exist. No real roots exists. That means the answer will be D. So with the help of the discriminant, we are able to find whether the root exists or not. If the roots are exist, then we will calculate and get the values, whether they are coming positive or negative or both. Okay, positive, negative, or both positive or both negative. But here in this case, as the discriminant value is less than 0, so there is no real root. And we know that if the discriminant value is equal to 0, then real and equal roots will exist. And if the discriminant value is greater than 0, then real and distinct values, or you can say unequal roots, will exist. Okay. Next is your question number 7. Next is your question number 7. So we are moving to the question number 7. 1 minute. So in this, the question is not clear. So we are, okay, leaving this question. So we are moving to the question number 8. Okay. So the question number 8 is, sum of the reciprocal of the Rahman's age is 3 years. Okay. Sum of the reciprocals of the Rahman's age 3 years ago. Ago means past. Okay. And 5 year now, from now, that is aaj se, that is future. So the sum of the reciprocal of the Rahman age 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1/3. Means आज से 5 साल पीछे, means let the present age of the Rahman be x. Let present age of Rahman be x years. तो हमने रहमान की प्रेजेंट एज को x ईयर मान लिया. तो आज से 5 साल पहले या आज से 3 साल पहले उसकी एज कितनी थी? सो फ्रॉम द 3 years ago the Rahman age is x minus 3 and 5 years from now his age will be x plus 5. Take the reciprocal of these ages. So we have reciprocate them and add them is equal to, the sum is given as 1/3. Now solve this equation. X plus 5 plus x minus 3 divided by x minus 3, x plus 5, we have took the LCM and 1/3. Now x plus x 2x, 5 minus 3 plus 2 is equal to, okay, into 3 is equal to x square plus 2x minus 15. So when we solve it, we will get 6x plus 6 is equal to x square plus 2x minus 15. That is x square minus 4x, okay, minus 4x minus 15 minus 6 minus 21 is equal to 0. Now again we have to do the splitting. First of all, we have to take the factors of minus, okay, we have to take the factors of 21. So when we have took the factors of 21, what we get? 3 7 7 1. So we have to make minus 4. So we will write x square minus 7x plus 3x minus 21 is equal to 0. So when we solve it, what we get? X taken common. So we have took the x as common. So when we take the x common, so we will left with x minus 7. Then we take 3 as common. So x minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore, we will get x plus 3, x minus 7 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 3 or x is equal to 7. Now age can't be negative. So x value is 7. So his present age is 7. Okay. His present age is 7. So answer will be A. Now we are moving to the question number 9. Question number 9, a train travels 636, okay. A train travels 360 kilometer at a uniform speed. So train is traveling at a uniform speed, means the uniform speed be x. Okay, kilometer per hour. This is the uniform speed we have taken. Uniform speed. We have assumed that the uniform speed is x kilometer per hour, and the train travel a distance of 360 kilometers. If the speed has been 5 kilometer per hour more, now the speed is changed to x plus 5. The new speed is x plus 5 kilometer per hour. It would take, okay, it would have taken 1 hour less. अगर speed बढ़ा दी तो time कम लिया. So let the previous time be t1. So now the new time t2 is equal to t1 minus 1. So this is the equation. The time relation is t2. The new time when the speed is increased is t1 minus 1 hour. Less for the same journey means distance traveled is same. Distance traveled is same. Find the speed of the train. So the time relation is given to us, and we know that speed is equal to distance upon time, and time is equal to distance upon speed. Distance upon speed. So we will apply this formula in equation number 1. So हमने equation 1 में इस formula को apply किया, तो हमारे पास क्या आ गया बेटा? T2 is equal to T1 minus 1. So T2 की जगह हम लिख सकते हैं D distance and speed in the second case, that is this S2, and the speed in the first case is S1. So D upon S1. Distance is same in both the cases. So that is why I'm writing D minus 1. Now substitute the value of S1 and S2 and D. So 360 divided by S2. S2 is x plus 5. Okay. And 360 divided by x minus 1. This is our equation. Now we have to solve this equation. Make the terms one side. 360 upon x plus 5 minus 360 upon x is equal to minus 1. Take the LCM. Okay. So we will solve on this side. When we take the LCM, what we will get? X into x plus 5. So 360 into x minus 360 into x minus 360 into 5 equal to minus 1. So 360x and 360x will cancel out. So we will left with minus of 360x into 5 is equal to minus 1 into x square plus 5x. So we will get 5 is 0, 5 6 is 30, 5 15, 1800. Okay. So it is minus x square minus 5x. So the equation will be x square plus 5x minus 1800 is equal to 0. So when you solve this, we have to take the factors of 1800 and then we have to middle term split them. So we will get the answer as shown over here is 40 and 45. So the speed can't be in negative. So the answer will be 40 kilometer per hour. So the answer will be B. Okay. So this equation you have to solve by middle term splitting. Okay. Next question number 10. So the question number 10 is, if the roots of the equation this is reciprocal of each other, means the roots are x1 and x2, because it is a quadratic equation and the degree is 2. So there are two roots and the two roots are reciprocal of each other, means one root is x1 is alpha, then x2 is 1 upon alpha, because they are reciprocal of each other. Find the value of k. So we know that the product of root x1 into x2, that is product of roots, is equal to c upon a, and the sum of roots is x1 plus x2 is equal to minus b upon a. This we know, that the product of the root and the sum of the root. Now compare the equation with the general equation, that is 4x square minus 2x plus k minus 4 is equal to 0, with the general equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So the a value will be 4, b is minus 2, and the c value is k minus 4. So now substituting those value over here, here x by, okay, the product of the root is alpha by alpha into alpha by 1 upon alpha is equal to c k minus 4 divided by a is 4. Okay, so alpha and alpha cancel out, so it is 1 is left. So k minus 4 is equal to, divided by 4, so 4 is equal to k minus 4, k is equal to 8. So the value of k is 8. Okay, so these are the questions which are important according to the board point of view for chapter number 4, quadratic equation of class 10. Thank you.